What are newer health insurance products or strategies that companies are using now?
So what we've been seeing in the past couple of years, especially for the small to mid-sized companies, is going to be what we call level funded plans.
Hmm.
And so, if you're a smaller mid-sized company, especially a company that's under, say, 50 employees, with the Affordable Care Act, the ACA, the rates that they get really just depend on the age of their members. So it doesn't matter how healthy or unhealthy an employee is, the rate is strictly based on their age, which is a great solution for an employee that may have not favorable health risk. But because the carriers cannot look at the actual medical history, those rates just tend to be higher. And unfortunately, the older you are, the higher the rates are. And so what level funded does actually gets a better look at the actual overall risk of the company and is able to provide a rate based off the risk, which we typically are seeing around 20 to 25% savings compared to the normal ACA plans. And so that's a kind of they've been around for a few years now, but they're really starting to pick up pace. And a lot of companies are really starting to find them valuable because the other benefit of the level funded plans is if the company is essentially runs better than expected based off of the risk, they actually get a portion of that, like the surplus, back. So when a company was just on the age rates, it didn't matter how healthy or unhealthy their employees were, they just would pay the age rate, and then the next year they would most likely get a renewal increase, and they'd have to pay that. With the level funded plans, you can actually have some type of control over what the renewal will look like based off of how the employees are going to the doctor, being smart consumers of health insurance,